Hi, first grade. Miss Page here from the C. Waldo Scott Center, Too Good for Drugs. Today we're going to learn safe and unsafe, and we're going to get our lesson out of the Too Good Teacher's Manual Mendez Foundations of first grade. Careful Carmen learns to play it safe. So do y'all remember our last lesson in lesson 6, how we talked about curious Carmen and how she was curious about the things around her? Well, today we are going to help careful Carmen play safely. So Carmen is outside and she is riding her bike. So do you think that she should ride on the bike path or the street? If you answered the bike path, you are correct. It is unsafe to ride your bike in the street because there are cars that also ride in the street, and you may get hit by one if you're not paying attention. So, number 2, if Carmen rides her bike in the street, then what can happen next? Like we said, Carmen can get hit by a car and it's unsafe for children to ride bikes in the street. 3, should Carmen wear a helmet? Yes, and first grade, I just want you to think, why should Carmen wear a helmet? Carmen should wear a helmet because it is safer for her to protect her head in case she happens to fall off of her bike. All right, so while Carmen is riding her bike, she's riding it through the park, and Carmen learns about alcohol and tobacco. So there are some things in the park that are unsafe for Carmen. So if you see something that is unsafe, I just want you to identify it. What is one unsafe thing that you see in this picture? Well, one unsafe thing is the bottle that contains alcohol. So do you think Carmen should drink that alcohol? No, Carmen should not drink that alcohol. She should safely pass it and ignore it. All right, so what is the second thing that you see that is unsafe in this picture? Yes, those are matches below the grill. Do you think Carmen will play with matches? No, because it is safer for children to stay away from matches. Usually the parents use matches. Now, what is the third thing in this picture that is unsafe? Yes, the cigarettes on the picnic table. No, it is not safe for children to smoke cigarettes. It is really bad because it is also a tobacco product. So we identified 3 different things in the picture. What 3 different things did we identify first grade? Of course, we have here cigarettes, matches, and alcohol. Alcohol is also a drug, and alcohol can be found in drinks such as beer, wine, or liquor. It is unsafe to drink alcohol, especially when you're a child. So body reactions to alcohol and tobacco. So the brain is in charge of the other body parts. It is in charge of how people walk and talk and how people feel and think. If people drink alcohol, then they may walk or they may talk differently than they would if they were drinking something without alcohol, like milk or lemonade. Do you think that you would be walking or talking differently if you drank some milk or lemonade? No. So it is against the law for children to drink alcohol or to smoke tobacco. A drug is something that changes the way your body works, and alcohol can hurt the brain. What would have happened in the park? If Carmen would have drunk the alcohol, what would have happened to Carmen? 1, she could get in trouble with her parents. 2, she could get hurt. 3, she could get sick. Alcohol can make you sick, especially if you're a child and you're not supposed to be drinking it. And it can also change her mood. She can become angry or upset. That's what alcohol does to your body. 2, what if Carmen would have smoked the cigarettes? What would have happened next? Well, one, she would have developed a really nasty cough and probably would have had trouble breathing, and as well as feeling dizzy or sick, because you're not supposed to smoke tobacco as a child. If Carmen plays with matches, what would have happened if she would have played it with those matches? She could probably burn herself, or she could probably set something on fire at the park. And that'll be all. So I just want you guys to just think about a few safe and unsafe things that you may see around your house or even around your neighborhood. And I just want you to think, what could happen if you tried this unsafe thing? Think about the negative outcomes that could have happened of possibly using this unsafe item. Or would you want to be careful, just like Carmen, and ignore the unsafe items? That's all I have for you today, first grade. Thank you. I'm Miss Page. All I do is ask that you guys comment your first name under this video, and you can comment anything else that you've learned from this lesson. Thank you. You guys have a good one.